Hello, my name is Robin Glantz and I am a dietitian from Montreal, Canada. And I wanted to speak to you today about nutrition and how important it is. And I'm so glad I'm catching you now. Because here's a little fact. I know most of you are somewhere around 7 or 8 years old. And did you know that between the ages of 8 and 18, your body is going to double in size? No, not just height, you're not all going to be giants, but I'm talking about your bones, your muscles, and yes, your height is going to be growing a lot. So feeding your body right to make sure you have everything you need to make sure you grow as maximum height you can and have energy left over to play and do sports and learn is very important. So I wanted to share with you my 3 golden rules to healthy nutrition. That's it, there's only 3 of them. And they all revolve around the number 3, so it should be easy to remember. So rule number 1 is simply to eat 3 meals a day. Breakfast, lunch, and supper. We can't afford to skip a meal. I know usually lunch and supper is not a problem, but many people don't feel hungry in the morning. That's because they've woken up and nothing's been in their tummy all night. And sometimes our tummy shrinks down and we don't feel hungry. Now, this doesn't mean that we don't need to feed ourselves, because when we wake up, we need some energy going in. Otherwise, we're running on empty. It's like trying to drive your car with no gas. So even if it's just a little tiny something, try to get into the habit of eating something as soon as possible after you wake up. With time, your body will get used to it and you will actually start to wake up hungry. Very important to provide enough fuel for every section of your day. Rule number 2 is for those meals, those 3 meals a day, to be balanced and give you everything you need. We need to include 3 different types of food. The first would be a fruit or a vegetable, if not both. We've all heard that our fruits and veggies are good for us, and here's why. Inside those fruits and veggies is where you find tiny little nutrients called vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. That's a big one. Now, what these do is they basically fight off germs and disease. So I know coming into the school year, probably already a few of you are getting a runny nose, maybe a cough. Now, the more antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals we have, the stronger your body will be to handle those little colds and viruses. The second food group you need is a grain product, such as bread, pasta, crackers, rice, quinoa, etc. Now, these foods give you energy. This is your body's number 1 energy source. Your body and your brain. To think clearly and to have energy to spare, you need to eat some starchy, grainy foods. And finally, you need a source of protein. Protein is what, yes, builds your muscles, but it also fills up your belly and keeps you very full and satisfied. We get protein from 2 different types of foods. It could be from dairy products, so if you have milk, cheese, yogurt, wonderful. Or it could be from meat or meat alternatives. So we have meat, chicken, fish, eggs, these are animal proteins, or vegetarian proteins like beans, seeds, and nuts. So that's rule number 2. For breakfast, lunch, and supper to be balanced, you need 3. So for instance, if you had a bowl of cereal with some slices of banana for breakfast, that's perfect. You have your banana for your fruit and antioxidants, you have your cereal for your grain and energy, and the milk would be your protein to fill you up. And my last rule is that you should be taking snacks between your meals, especially if you leave a long gap of time. So snacks are a good thing. But of course, we want those snacks to be coming from good foods that are going to help your body to grow. So a good snack should have a source of protein. So again, could be something from dairy like cheese or yogurt or milk, or seeds or eggs or anything with a bit of protein, along with either a fruit, a vegetable, or a grain. This is what's going to keep your body growing strong and your energy going strong as well. Now, you may notice I didn't mention any of the good stuff, like cookies or chocolate or chips. Believe it or not, these are allowed too. The only issue, because they taste great and they make me happy as well. The only issue is that they don't really help us grow and they don't really help our bodies fight off germs. So I like to keep those for my sometimes foods. So my general rule in my house with my kids and with myself is if I've eaten 3 good meals a day, as well as had at least 2 good snacks that have a bit of protein, if I want dessert, I'm gonna have it. But that cookie doesn't become my meal or my main snack. So there you have it. There's my 3 rules. Nice talking with you all today, and eat well. We'll talk soon.